Good morning. It's Saturday, 8:30 a.m. That's the hotel we stayed at. This is the street we're on. You see a lot of guys riding horses around here. There they go right there. Those are the horses that you could rent. And we went horseback riding yesterday. Oh, let's see. Part of that mountain that I'm pointing to, and over there where the sun's coming out at, over that way. You could probably see it from here. There's some mining remains from the mine that they used to search for silver mines. That's where they're supposed to be the fantasmas, this ghost at. There's legend all over the place here. And this is the street looking straight down, what it looks like. And some of these roads are really steep, but they're all cobblestone roads, as you can see. They just date back to who knows when, probably 1800s, I'm sure, or before. This town was settled and established in 1770 or 72, right around that area, early 1770s, as a mining town. The Spaniards had the Huachachil Indians mining for silver. That's what this town is known for. And the legends of the fantasmas, the ghosts, are everywhere. And we had one last night come in through the window, and he started to talk. Now they talk in their native dialect, not Spanish, so keep that in mind. Let's look up the road here. These are some of the old, what's remains here, Iribe. And now they transferred that into a hotel. Here comes a guy in a pickup truck. So you get these guys that come through here. The roads are extremely narrow. When you're going on horseback, it's like hair raising, because you're inches from falling over from 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 feet from above, riding a horse, and you don't know what he's thinking. If you pull too much on the reins one way, he may decide to go the other way on you. He may just stop and lose his footing. So what we're doing, let's have another view that way. There's just so much to explore here. God willing, the next time we return, we'll have more time to stay here and really just go exploring. There's so much to do on foot as well, but to really get out, you need to go on horseback or on a Jeep, four-wheel drive. There's no other way to get around to places that are of interest for the silver mining remains and stuff like that. So until the next time, we're going to go ahead and cut it off right now, because I'm going to go for some coffee and some breakfast. And that's one thing I got to say. The breakfast, well, all their meals here are really excellent, very delicious, muy rico. And so is everything else. Really had a great time. I highly recommend anybody that likes the Old West rustic type of living need to add this into their bucket list of viewing, coming and doing, and visiting, and getting a taste of the old West. Here we go. There's some guys here that are coming to work, and that's kind of how it goes. These guys live around here, so they know everything. Getting to this town right here from Matehuala, it's probably about, I would say probably 30 minutes to an hour drive. The road's not terribly bad, but to get in here, you've got to know what you're doing, or else you just can't get in here. You have to go through a tunnel that I would say is anywhere from 1.5 miles to 2 miles long, and there's only room for one vehicle to drive through, to get across the tunnel, to get in from one end to the other. So you have a person, like a sentry on each end of the tunnel, communicating on who to let go. It's just so narrow, and that tunnel was dug up back in those days, back in the 1800s. Just so much history here, and I'm having a great time. But it's time for me to get my coffee and my breakfast. Until next time, out.